Slugs can wreak havoc on gardens, voraciously devouring young seedlings and tender plants with alarming efficiency. In this video, we'll explore how to effectively eliminate slugs using a soil drench solution, which will also work on snails. Before diving into the solution, it's essential to understand the pest's behavior first. Unlike their shell-bearing counterparts, snails, slugs can burrow underground to escape the dry conditions on the surface, especially during hot or dry weather. Even though snails can also burrow, their shell restricts their ability to burrow as deeply or as easily as slugs do. Slugs often burrow into the soil to hibernate during the colder months. This behavior allows them to survive freezing temperatures and emerge to feed again in the spring. Pests which hide underground can be more easily targeted by using soil drenches, which are liquid pest controls that are poured onto the soil. Traditional slug control methods often involve toxic chemicals which can harm beneficial insects and contaminate the soil. However, by harnessing the natural compounds in coffee, we can combat slugs without resorting to harmful chemicals. Research by Linda Brewer, a soil scientist with the Oregon State University Extension Service, showed that using a 1% to 2% caffeine solution mixed with water as a soil drench caused 100% of slugs to leave the treated soil and then die of caffeine poisoning. She also found that a 2% solution of caffeine applied to the growing medium of orchids killed 95% of orchid snails and worked better than a commonly used toxic liquid pesticide. The 1% to 2% caffeine solution soil drench used in this study was prepared using strong brewed coffee rather than spent coffee grounds. Here's how it was done to prepare a coffee soil drench. Mix 1 part of water with 2 parts of strong brewed coffee. For example, use 1 cup of water to 2 cups of coffee. For a foliar spray to protect foliage and deter slugs from feeding on leaves, dilute 1 part of brewed coffee with 9 parts of water and apply it as a spray. When using a strongly brewed coffee solution as a foliar spray, it's a wise precaution to test the solution on a few leaves first and then wait for a few hot and sunny days, watching for leaf burn or any other damage. If all looks well, then proceed with further spraying over a whole plant. Once the coffee soil drench is made, here's how to apply it to the garden beds. Pour the coffee soil drench directly onto the soil around vulnerable plants, creating a barrier that slugs will be reluctant to cross. Focus on the soil around the perimeter of the garden beds near areas where slugs are most prevalent and around plants prone to slug damage. Pouring the coffee soil drench solution into a watering can first can make application a bit easier than pouring the solution straight out from a bucket, especially around young seedlings. Reapply the coffee soil drench after heavy rain or watering, as its effectiveness can decrease over time. As you can see, controlling slugs in the garden doesn't have to involve harmful chemicals or expensive treatments. By using coffee, we can prepare a simple coffee soil drench which can effectively deter and eliminate slugs while nourishing the soil and minimizing environmental impact. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please subscribe to Natural Health Remedies, and don't forget to give this video the thumbs up. And I'm sure you're going to enjoy our next video on how to get rid of pests with baking soda. Thanks for watching, and bye for now.